What is up, future millionaires? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Ellie Talks Money, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to be more disciplined, okay? Motivation, like people always ask me, how do I stay motivated? I think people always ask, successful people or super wealthy people, how do they stay motivated? Because I know I used to wonder, how do they stay motivated? But I realized it's less about motivation and it's more about discipline. So everybody comment the word discipline down below. We are about to get into it. Grab your notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all. So again, motivation doesn't matter. Motivation gets you only so far. Discipline is what is going to take you the rest of the way. And, the reason why I know this to be true is, motivation is a great feeling, right? It gets you going. It makes you want to start. Sometimes it makes you want to keep going, but motivation can run out. It's not every day that you feel motivated. It's not every day that you want to work on your business. It's not every day that you're happy to do these things. And that's where discipline comes in. You see, discipline is the act of doing something, whether or not you want to, but you're doing it because you know that you've committed to doing it and you've given your word. That is what is going to make you successful. That is what is going to get you to the level you wish to be at. So my tips for building your discipline would be, number one, to start keeping your commitments to yourself, even if they're small, right? Even if it's a small commitment like getting up 20 minutes earlier and reading a book for 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Doing that, when you say you're going to do something and actually doing it, is such a key way for you to start training your mind that you mean what you say and that you take yourself seriously. Because something that really, occurred to me and is important to me is that how can we expect to have successful businesses where people, listen to us, buy from us, respect us, appreciate us, if we don't do that same thing for ourselves, if we don't have that same energy for ourselves? Consistency is a give and get situation, and it's a two-way street. If you're consistent with yourself and consistent with your results, then you'll find that you attract people that are consistent with you. Consistent customers, okay? Consistent sales, consistent, income levels, consistent opportunities. So that makes a big difference. Start to give yourself, small things and keep your word, right? Whether it's a short workout, whether it's drinking 8 glasses of water a day, whether it's having 1 serving of vegetable, start building up that muscle of doing what you say you're going to do, and that is going to start building trust in yourself. Another great way to build up your discipline is when you don't want to do something, do it. When you don't want to get up and get on that Peloton or that treadmill, do it. When you don't want to work on your business, when you don't want to post the content, when you're afraid to do it, do it. When you consistently do things that make you uncomfortable and that you don't like and things that make you scared, you are showing your mind and you are showing yourself that nothing can stop you. And that is such an important characteristic and emotion to have as a business owner, or even if you are having a job. Any person who wants to change their life and change their income level and start anew, you have to be able to show yourself that those things are not scary enough to stop you from doing what you said you were going to do. And while those may seem like small examples, posting a piece of content that you're scared to post, it really is showing yourself, and you're proving to yourself that you can be disciplined to do what's needed to be done, no matter what you feel about it, no matter where your fear may come from with it. And this has made the biggest difference for me in terms of what I'm able to achieve, in terms of how serious I take myself. And it's made my actions not reliant on how motivated I am to do the actions, but basically that if I don't do them, there's a consequence. I miss out. And so that leads me to my third, tip or recommendation I would give you all to build your discipline And that is to give yourself consequences. Now, I know this sounds crazy. I'm not telling you to go in the mirror and slap yourself or, starve yourself in order to give yourself a consequence, but put something at stake, right? Because think of it this way. When we have a job, if we don't show up for our job or if we don't do the work that our boss gives us, there's a consequence. Either we get written up, maybe we lose our vacation time, maybe we even get fired, right? We all know what it's like to work these 9-to-5s, but it made us do what we know we had to do. So why don't you have that same effect on yourself? You see, because we are ourselves, we don't think about firing ourselves, but I want you to create some kind of consequence. Maybe it's you can't go out. Maybe it's you can't buy that thing. Maybe it's you gotta go do an hour of exercise, whatever is gonna motivate you and make you feel like, ooh, I gotta do it because I don't want this consequence to happen. You have to give that to yourself. I would say the biggest thing about success that I've learned and that I can share with you is that it really is just you versus you. Once you master yourself, you can take on anything, because once you can rule over your instincts, once you can, shake yourself out of that fear and do what's needed to be done, nothing or no one can stop you, because you are fully and completely capable of betting on yourself. And that's an amazingly powerful place to be. And I want to make sure that more of you are in that place. It's so important. So when I think about, different pieces of advice I can give you all on how to make more money, scale your business, change your life, definitely a huge one is being more disciplined, practicing more discipline. And I want to recommend a book to you guys as well. It's called Discipline is Destiny. I can't quite remember the author, but I just got it a couple of days ago and I've been reading it. It's really good. And what it says, and I talked about this on my live, it says you cannot rule over an empire if you cannot rule over yourself. And you all are out there building empires, whether it looks like it or not. For your family, for that legacy, that is a small empire. Your business, what you'll pass down to them, your assets, and you cannot rule over that substantially if you cannot even get to the point of consistently ruling over yourself and making sure that you follow through with your own commitments. So I want you to comment below, do you have a discipline challenge? How hard is discipline for you? And what are some things that you do to try to get more consistent, to try to build more discipline? Is it something you've thought about? And you know what? Even if it's not something you've thought about, if you know it's not something you're the best at, this is your time to start. We are so close to the new year, and what I don't want you to do is wait until January 1 to say, all right, new year, new me, I'm ready to get started, I'm ready to go. No, make this day one. So if you're here at the end of this video, comment day one in the chat. Make this your day one, and every day should really be your day one. Don't wait until the rest of the world says, ooh, it's a new year, let's go after our resolutions, let's change our life. I think that's great. You can still do that, but don't wait until then to change your life. Start today. Start building the habits that it takes to do that today, and you will see a huge difference. All right? Love y'all. I will make sure to link my other video to help you level up before the new year right here, and I will see you in that one. Bye.